Okay. Good morning, everybody. So after a bit of a marathon of car meets over the last couple of weeks or so, I'm going to see if I can try and tackle a job on the Jag. So you may remember from a couple of weeks back when I was about to set off to go to the Shirebrook meet. I'd put the car just off of the drive onto the side so that I could get the Capri out. The Jag, as I say, that was about 3 weeks ago, I think it was now. Since then, the Jag actually has not moved. I've not touched it once. So this is literally going to be the first time it's, well, there'll be an attempt to start it since then. So let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing. Right. Okay. Right then, so I did say, obviously, in that video that I was having to kind of distinguish. It's going to be one of three things. So I'd said it will be either the starter motor, or the alternator, or the battery. At the time, I suspected that the alternator is unlikely, simply because of the fact that it had one only 2 or 3 years ago. I'd be very, very surprised if it's that. The battery also, I didn't think it was going to be that, simply because the battery reading on the dashboard was displaying 14 volts at the time when I took the car off of the drive. So I did think to myself, well, could it possibly be the starter motor? But I'm having second thoughts now, simply because if it was the starter motor, there literally would have been nothing happening then at all, absolutely nothing out of. There may have possibly been a relay click, maybe not even that, but the fact that there was obviously some spinning you could hear, it just wasn't firing, makes me think actually now it possibly might be the battery after all. So what I'm going to do, Reggie's asleep at the minute, so whilst he is, I'm going to see if I've got hopefully enough time just to get the battery off of the car, and then we'll go to Sutton Auto Factors and we'll get it tested and we'll see if it's knackered or not. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. Hello there, yes. I'm wondering if you've got an 830 amp battery in stock I could possibly pick up today.
So what is it after, sorry?
830 amp battery. It's off a Jaguar XJ6.
Alright, what's the reg, sorry?
Romeo 184, Romeo Delta Victor.
XJ, yep.
It is, yeah.
It's 850 cold cranking amp, yep.
Good question. And it says 8, well, I can see on the side it says 830 amp. That's all I can see.
95 amp hour. Yeah, it's the bigger one of the three.
It is. It's a beast, yes.
Yeah, big battery on that. Yeah, I've got them in stock. You're looking at £103.30. You get £6 when you bring an old battery back to us.
Okay, wicked. Obviously what I want to try and do first of all is to test the one I've got, just to see if it is that, but obviously, so if we could do that first, of course, and then obviously if it is knackered, I'll have that one off you.
Yeah, no worries. I'll leave it on a quote under the reg for you.
Wicked, I'll be over at some point this afternoon then.
No worries. Cheers.
Nice one, thank you. Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Okay, that's the result. And we'll wait till Reggie gets up and then we'll go. Yeah, we're just off to Holland now, just to pick up the well, certainly to give the battery a test first of all. So we'll see how if it indicates if it's good or not. If it's no good, of course, I'll buy another one. While I'm also out as well, I am going to be looking at some point servicing this van. So I'm going to buy some oil filter, sump plug washer. I might as well do an air filter as well while I'm at it. So I'll probably pick those bits up as well whilst I'm there. So yeah, fun and games. Okay, little rich bot. Quite funny. That's I've just pulled into Tesco's car park. That's my mum's Fiesta, so she's obviously in here. I wonder if I'll see her. Nice Porsche, isn't it, Reggie? Look. Reggie, look. Look. Look at his look. Tesco's finest. There you go. And obviously, yeah, that was my mum and dad. Who's that? Right, and I'll be on, pal. Okay guys, so we've had the battery tested at Sutton Auto Factors and as it turns out it was absolutely knackered. So new one's been bought now, so that's in the back of the van. Whilst I was there, I've also picked up an oil filter, an air filter and sump plug and sump plug washer for this van as well. I'm going to give it a small service at some point soon, so I'll do that in another video. I'm just going to head off now to my folks. They've, as it turns out, it was their car in the car park. While I was there, they've asked me if I wanted to come over and have a bit of dinner with them, so that's where I'm heading now. So if I get a chance a little bit later on this evening, I'll put the battery on the Jag and hopefully it'll start up without a problem. So watch this space.
lights are on. So let's see if she starts.
It's a good sign. Let's see. Ah. That's looking pretty. Okay then guys, so just wanted to wrap proceedings up for today. So obviously, first of all, really pleased that of course we've got the Jaguar sorted. As it turns out, of course it was the battery that was the problem. Only thing that I'm still a little puzzled behind is why, when I started the car up all them weeks back before I went to the Shybrook meeting, why, even though it was clearly struggling at the start, why it was still showing that it got 14 volts on the battery. So if anybody has any ideas, just to kind of give me a bit of peace of mind, maybe I'm misunderstanding something, just to explain why, even though the battery was knackered, why 14 volts was showing when the car was running alright. So as I say, it might be something I'm just misunderstanding, so if anyone has any ideas, wants to let me know, that would be really helpful. But either way, at the end of the day, car's fixed, car's working, so I'm really pleased for that. Of course, gives me the opportunity to get out and about in it and hopefully go to some more shows in it, as well as taking the Capri, so should be good. Okay, so just want to say again, big thanks to Sutton Auto Factors for sourcing a battery for us, as well as all the servicing parts for the Kangaroo van, which, well, we'll get round to doing at some point. Overall price was just over 100 quid for everything, so really pleased with that. So yeah, big thumbs up to Sutton Auto Factors once again. The other thing I just want to say as well, so I want to just give a big shout out to a chap called Alex Redfern. Now, Alex got in touch with me a few weeks back. He'd seen a few videos and posts that I put up previously, and he asked me if I wanted to pop down to see him and some of his friends to show him the Capri, and so that I could also get to see some of the cars that they'd got. They were doing a small meet at a pub car park just down the road from me, and he asked me if I wanted to come down. So I did. I'd spent about an hour or so down there with the guys, and it was nice to see what they'd got, and obviously I was really appreciative of the invite. So big thumbs up to you, Alex, and thanks once again. And hopefully we'll catch up again soon. Okay then. So other things. So I'm going to be going to a couple more meets in the next couple of weeks. So there's the MFN meet, which is taking place next weekend in Nottingham. It should hopefully be a lot of action down there. And I'm also going to be attending on the 15th of August, fingers crossed, the BQR meet, which is taking place at Cheltenham Racecourse. That's going to be it's going to take about 2.5 hours to get there, and of course the same back. So not sure yet which car I'm going to go down, whether I go in the Capri or whether I go in the Jag. So I'll have to have a bit of a think on that one. So yeah, so that's what's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. Other than that, there's not really much else to say, other than just the usual things of if you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, thumbs down if you liked or disliked this video, and any comments that you want to put down, of course, will be greatly appreciated. Right, okay, so that's about it. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you guys sometime very soon. Take care. Cheers now. Bye bye.